What if you could see the final stretch of your baby's journey inside the womb, week by week, right up to the moment of birth? By the end of this video, you'll see how a tiny life inside the womb transforms into a fully developed baby ready to enter the world. So stay with me until the end, because week 40 is where this incredible journey reaches its most unforgettable moment. Week 31. At week 31, your baby has entered the final stretch of pregnancy. Measuring over 40 centimeters in length and weighing around 1.5 kilograms, your baby now looks very much like a newborn. One of the biggest changes happening this week is rapid brain development. The surface of the brain, once relatively smooth, is becoming increasingly folded and wrinkled. These folds create more space for billions of neurons and help improve the brain's processing power. Your baby's senses continue improving as well. The eyes can now focus more effectively. The ears are fully developed and capable of recognizing familiar sounds. Your baby may already recognize your voice, your heartbeat, and even certain songs heard repeatedly throughout pregnancy. Beneath the skin, layers of fat continue accumulating. These fat stores will help regulate body temperature after birth and provide an important source of energy during the first days of life. Inside the womb, your baby spends much of the day sleeping, waking, stretching, and practicing movements. Although space is becoming limited, your little one remains surprisingly active. But next week, another important milestone occurs as your baby's body begins looking even more like the newborn you will soon meet. Week 32. Welcome to week 32. Your baby now measures approximately 42 centimeters and weighs close to 1.8 kilograms. At this stage, the body is becoming rounder and fuller. The wrinkled appearance of the skin begins disappearing as more fat develops beneath the surface. If you could see your baby inside the womb today, you would notice a face that looks remarkably similar to the one you will see after birth. Tiny fingernails have reached the fingertips. Hair continues growing on the head. Eyebrows and eyelashes are clearly visible. Meanwhile, the skeleton continues hardening. Although the bones are becoming stronger, they remain flexible enough to assist during delivery. The lungs continue producing surfactant, a special substance that helps keep the tiny air sacs open after birth. Without surfactant, breathing would be extremely difficult. Your baby is also becoming more aware of the surrounding environment. Changes in light, sounds, and movement may trigger reactions inside the womb. Some babies become more active when they hear familiar voices. Others respond to music or gentle touches on the mother's abdomen. Every day, your baby becomes more prepared for life outside the womb. And next week, growth accelerates even further. Week 33. At week 33, your baby weighs approximately 2 kilograms and continues gaining weight rapidly. The body is becoming stronger. The muscles are becoming more coordinated, and the nervous system is refining its control over movement. One fascinating development this week involves sleep. Researchers believe babies experience different sleep stages while still inside the womb. These sleep cycles include periods of deep rest and periods of increased brain activity. Some scientists even suggest that dreaming may begin before birth. Although we cannot know exactly what unborn babies experience, their brains are certainly becoming more active and sophisticated. The immune system is also receiving support from the mother. Protective antibodies cross the placenta and help prepare your baby's body for the outside world. These antibodies provide valuable protection during the first months after birth. Meanwhile, space inside the womb continues shrinking. Large flips become less common. Instead, you may notice stronger kicks, stretches, and pushes. Each movement is a reminder that your baby is growing larger every day. But next week brings an exciting milestone involving survival outside the womb. Week 34. Week 34 marks an important point in pregnancy. If your baby were born now, there would be an excellent chance of survival with proper medical care. That is because many of the body's major systems are approaching maturity. Your baby now measures approximately 45 centimeters and weighs around 2.3 kilograms. The lungs continue developing rapidly. Although they are not yet fully mature, they are becoming increasingly capable of functioning independently. The skin appears smoother than ever before. Most of the fine hair known as lanugo begins disappearing. Some babies lose much of this hair before birth, while others retain small amounts until after delivery. The fingernails continue growing. The hair on the scalp becomes thicker. The face becomes fuller as additional fat develops beneath the skin. Inside the womb, your baby spends time practicing essential skills such as swallowing, sucking, and breathing movements. These activities may seem simple, but they are critical preparations for newborn life. And while your baby is becoming stronger, another important change is about to occur. Soon, your little one may begin moving into the position needed for birth. Week 35. At week 35, your baby weighs approximately 2.5 kilograms. The kidneys are fully developed. The liver is functioning efficiently. Most major organs are nearly ready for life outside the womb. One of the most important developments involves body temperature regulation. The growing fat beneath the skin helps your baby maintain warmth after birth. This is especially important because newborns cannot regulate temperature as effectively as adults. Inside the womb, your baby continues swallowing amniotic fluid every day. This helps the digestive system practice its future role. The brain remains one of the fastest growing organs in the body. Millions of neural connections are forming continuously. These connections will eventually support learning, memory, language, and emotional development. Many babies begin settling into a head-down position during this stage. This position is considered ideal for delivery. But next week, your baby will begin looking almost exactly like a newborn. Week 36. Welcome to week 36. Your baby now measures approximately 47 centimeters and weighs around 2.7 kilograms. At this stage, many babies appear almost ready for birth. The skin is smooth. The cheeks are plump. The arms and legs are well developed. If you could compare your baby today with the newborn you will soon hold, the similarities would be remarkable. The lungs continue their final stages of preparation. The digestive system is ready. The circulatory system is prepared for the dramatic changes that occur after birth. Meanwhile, the womb feels increasingly crowded. Your baby may have less room to move, but movements should remain strong and noticeable. Many parents report seeing feet, knees, or elbows pushing against the abdomen. These moments often become cherished memories of late pregnancy. And next week, your baby officially reaches early term status. Week 37. At week 37, your baby is considered early term. This means many babies born at this stage do extremely well. Your baby weighs approximately 3 kilograms and continues gaining fat each day. The lungs are nearly mature. The brain remains under active development. In fact, important brain growth will continue throughout the final weeks of pregnancy. The protective coating known as vernix caseosa still covers portions of the skin. This waxy substance helps protect the skin from prolonged exposure to amniotic fluid. Many babies now spend most of their time in a head-down position. The body is preparing for labor. The uterus is preparing for delivery. And your baby is preparing for one of the greatest transitions in human life. But there are still important changes happening before birth arrives. Week 38. Week 38 brings your baby even closer to meeting the world. Your baby now weighs approximately 3.1 kilograms and measures close to 49 centimeters. The lungs continue their final maturation process. The brain and nervous system remain highly active. New neural connections form every day. These final weeks are extremely important for neurological development. The grasping reflex becomes stronger. Muscle coordination improves. Your baby continues practicing swallowing and breathing movements. The body stores additional fat that will provide energy during labor and the first days after birth. Inside the womb, space is now very limited. Yet your baby continues stretching, rolling, and moving whenever possible. The countdown is almost complete. Only a short time remains before birth. Week 39. At week 39, your baby is considered full term. This is a major milestone. Most organs are fully developed. The lungs are ready. The body has accumulated important fat reserves. The skin appears smooth and healthy. Your baby weighs approximately 3.3 kilograms, although individual babies may vary significantly. The placenta continues delivering oxygen and nutrients around the clock, but its job is almost finished. Soon, your baby will no longer depend on this remarkable organ. Soon, the lungs will take over. Soon, feeding will occur through the mouth rather than the umbilical cord. Soon, life inside the womb will become a memory. And as labor approaches, the anticipation continues building. Week 40. The journey is complete. 40 weeks ago, Your baby existed as a single fertilized cell invisible to the naked eye. Since then, that tiny cell has divided billions of times. It has formed a brain, a heart, lungs, muscles, bones, skin, eyes, ears, and every organ needed for life. Now your baby measures approximately 50 centimeters and weighs around 3.4 kilograms. Every system is prepared for birth. The lungs are ready for their first breath. The digestive system is ready for its first feeding. The eyes are ready to see the world for the first time. The ears are ready to hear sounds without the protection of the womb. From a single microscopic cell to a fully developed newborn, the journey of human development is one of nature's greatest miracles. And now, that journey has reached its final chapter. If you watch this entire 3-part series from the very beginning, you have seen one of the most extraordinary transformations in human life. From the earliest weeks of development to the final moments before birth, every stage revealed something incredible about how a baby grows, changes, and prepares for the world. What begins as something invisible becomes a living, moving, developing human being. That is the miracle of life. That is the beauty of pregnancy. And that is the end of this journey inside the womb. Thank you for watching this series. If you enjoyed it, make sure to watch the earlier parts and subscribe for more videos like this. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which week amazed you the most?